Hello children. So last class we read about the types of solution, that is true solution, colloid solution and suspension. Okay. This class we are going to see about the notes of that. Okay. So now I will dictate. Please take your class book of chemistry and take your pen, heading for or question for black color you have to use black color pen, and answer you have to use blue color pen. Understood children? Okay, so now I'm going to dictate. Please follow me. True solution. True solution. A true solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. A solution has a solvent and solute as its components. The component in the larger amount is the solvent and the component in the lesser amount in the solute. Example, solution of salt in water, solution of sugar in water, soda water or lime water, etc. Next we are going to see about properties of true solution. The true solution is a homogeneous mixture. True solution is a homogeneous mixture. The particle R cannot be seen by the naked eye. The solute particles cannot be separated by filtration. The solute particles do not settle down and the solution is stable. The particles do not scatter. A beam of light passing through it, and the path of light is not visible in the solution. Colloidal solution. Next one is colloidal solution. A colloidal solution is a heterogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Example, mixture of starch in water, mixture of egg albumin in water, milk, air containing dust and smoke, etc. Properties of colloidal solution. Colloidal solution is a heterogeneous mixture. Colloidal solution is a heterogeneous mixture. The particles cannot be seen by the naked eye. The solute particles cannot be separated by filtration. The solute particles do not settle down and the solution is stable. The particles scatter. A beam of light passing through it, and the path of light is visible in the solution. Suspension. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture of two or more substances. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Example, solution of sand in water, solution of chalk powder in water, etc. Properties of suspension. Suspension is a heterogeneous mixture. The particles can be seen by the naked eye. The solute particles can be separated by filtration. The solute particles settle down and the solution is unstable. The particles scatter a beam of light passing through it and the path of light is visible in the solution. Next one is Tyndall effect. What is meant by Tyndall effect? When a beam of light is passed through a colloid solution, the colloid particles scatter the beam of light and the path of light becomes visible in the solution. This effect is called Tyndall effect. And you have to draw this picture. Page number 17 in your textbook. Figure number 2.3 after this. Okay, this is a solution of copper sulfate does not show Tyndall effect. And C, B, one mixture of water and milk shows Tyndall effect. Okay, A and B. This Tyndall effect can be seen when light enters a room through a small hole due to scattering of light by the dust and smoke particles. Tyndall effect can be seen in a dense forest due to scattering of light by water droplets in the mist. Mist, dew or fog. Okay. Next one is saturated solution. What is meant by saturated solution? So the saturated solutions are divided into two. One is saturated solution and is unsaturated solution. Okay. So the saturated solution, it is a solution which cannot dissolve any more of a solute at a given temperature. So if you are seeing the solubility of a substance is the amount of solute present in a saturated solution of a substance. Unsaturated solution. It is a solution which can dissolve some more of the solute at a given temperature. Preparation of a saturated solution. Take 50 ml of water in 2 beakers. Add a salt in 1 beaker with continuous stirring till no more salt dissolved in it. Draw this picture also. Similarly, add sugar in the other beaker with continuous stirring till no more sugar dissolved in it. We get saturated solutions of salt and sugar. If the mixtures are heated, it dissolves some more of the solute. The solubility of different substances are different. The solubility of substances varies with temperature. Next one, concentration of a solution. Concentration of a solution. The concentration of a solution is the amount of solute present in a given amount of the solvent or solution. Next line, concentration of a solution is equal to amount of solute by amount of solvent, or amount of solute by amount of solution. The concentration of a solution can be expressed as mass by mass percentage or as mass by volume percentage. Mass by mass percentage of a solution is equal to mass of solute by mass of solution into 100. Mass by volume percentage of a solution is equal to mass of solute by volume of solution into 100. For example 1, a solution contains 40 gram of common salt in 320 gram of water. Calculate the concentration in terms of mass by mass percentage of the solution. Solution answer, mass solute means that salt is equal to how many per gram? 40 gram. Mass of solvent, water is equal to 320 gram. We know mass of solution is equal to mass of solute plus mass of solvent. 40 gram plus 320 is equal to 360 gram. Now mass percentage of solution is equal to mass of solute into 100, mass of solute by mass of solution into 100 is equal to 40 by 360 into 100, approximately 11.1 percentage. So mass of percentage of a solution is equal to 11.1 percentage. Example number 2. A solution has been prepared by dissolving 5 gram of urea in 95 gram of water. What is the mass percent of urea in the solution? Mass percent is equal to mass of solute by mass of solution into 100. Mass of solute urea is equal to 5 gram. Mass of solvent water is equal to 95 gram. Mass of solution is equal to 5 gram plus 95 gram is equal to 100 gram. Now mass present, 5 by 100 into 100 is equal to 5 percentage. So mass of solution is equal to, in percentage is equal to 5 percentage. Understood? I hope all understood this topic and complete your classwork. Take a pic, take photo and send to me in the WhatsApp. Okay children? Thank you.